Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure on behalf of Russian Canadian Broadcasting Mix TV to welcome you to Paramount Canada Wonderland today and to open a Russian Culture Festival Matryoshka 2004.
Уважаемые дамы и господа, я рада вас приветствовать на площадке Canada Wonderland на нашем шоу «Русская матрешка 2004». И мы начинаем нашу официальную часть.
We have a few special guests today, but first I'd like to introduce to you Igor Tuchinsky, Editor-in-Chief Nasha Gazeta and Russian Broadcasting Mix TV. Igor?
Слово предоставляется представителю организатора фестиваля компании Russian Canadian Broadcasting, главному редактору нашей газеты Игорю Тучинскому.
Дорогие друзья, мы рады видеть здесь практически всю нашу общину, всех наших соотечественников в этот прекрасный августовский солнечный день. Ровно год назад в этом же парке мы провели первый фестиваль, который завоевал большую популярность у всех жителей Торонто. Мы сегодня покажем вам таланты и канадские, таланты российские. Вы будете наслаждаться песнями, танцами. Вы сможете отведать и блюда русской кухни, попробовать пиво компании «Балтика». Короче, вас ожидают незабываемые минуты, проведенные в этом парке. Желаем вам всем от имени организатора компании Russian Canadian Broadcasting счастья, успехов, здоровья и давайте всегда жить в дружбе. Спасибо!
Thank you, Igor. Our guest, Mr. Ken Dryden, Honorable Minister of Social Development of Canada.
Вас приветствует господин Кен Драйден, министр социального развития Канады.
Thank you. Спасибо. Добрый день. In our home in Toronto, just inside of our front door, we have a table. And as any of us would at our front door, what we want to have at right inside that door for visitors are things that are a symbol of welcome to them. And what we have on that table are little Matryoshka dolls, all kinds of them, and they have been there welcoming people at our front door for about the last 15 years. And all of those dolls come from trips that I've made to the old Soviet Union and to Russia. And I've been going to your former country since 1969. And that was a time when very few Canadians visited the old Soviet Union. Very few Canadians really traveled all that much to Eastern Europe. And certainly when you were there, you noticed all of the differences. The differences in cars, the differences in the look of a place, in clothes, in the language on the signs. But of course, for a Canadian going to your former country, what was stunning for me in trips that I would take outside of the big cities was the similarity of the look, of the northern climate, of the sky, of a landscape, of the trees. And all of it looked really very, very familiar. And of course, now in the 1990s, so many people from Russian-speaking countries have come here. And I hope that you, as you are arriving here, in noticing the differences, you're also noticing all of those similarities, that climate, that landscape, that, the trees, the sky. And one of the things that is so stunning for me, and I'm sure it is for you, is how in a very short time you have become a big community in Toronto, a growing community and an important community, and a community that is only going to get bigger and more important. You have a very important future here in Toronto, and I hope you know that. Thank you very much. Spasibo.
Thank you, Mr. Dryden. I'd like to invite to a microphone Mr. Nikolai Smirnov, General Counsel of Russian Federation to Toronto.
Слово предоставляется генеральному консулу консульства Российской Федерации в Торонто Николаю Смирнову.
Спасибо большое. дорогие друзья, дорогие гости фестиваля, участники и организаторы. Мне доставляет большое удовольствие приветствовать вас здесь, в этот замечательный летний день. Организаторы привезли не только хороших артистов, придумали массу замечательных конкурсов, но и обеспечили хорошую погоду. Поэтому я хочу пожелать вам насладиться в этот воскресный день этим замечательным представлением, которое вы здесь увидите, принять участие во всех возможных и невозможных конкурсах и победить. А самое главное – получить хорошее настроение и заряд энергии и бодрости. Успехов вам, всего наилучшего. Спасибо.
Спасибо. Mr. Michael Feldman, Deputy Mayor of Toronto.
Вас приветствует заместитель мэра города Торонто, господин Николай Фельдман.
Добрый день. I was told I have a minute and a half, so I'll watch the watch as I'm speaking. I want to thank the organizers for setting this up today. In the United States, when immigrants come to their shores, they want everyone to assimilate. In Canada, we're a little bit different, in Toronto especially. We want you to preserve your culture and bring this type of festival. Today, there are 3 different ones, one in the Italian community, one in the Hindu community, one here, and that's what makes our city great. Enjoy the city. We hope you feel at home. We want you to enjoy the great country of Canada and prosper in good health. Thank you.
Next guest, old friend of Russian Canadian Broadcasting and Mix TV, Mr. Ben Suave, Chief Superintendent of RCMP.
Слово предоставляется шефу-суперинтенданту RCMP мистеру Бен Соаве.
I have to lower the microphone. Everybody's taller than I am. Anyway, good afternoon, everyone. I'm extremely pleased to be here. And first of all, I would like to congratulate not only the organizers of this great event, but you, the people that the Russian community that supports the tradition and the culture of the Russian people. I have been involved with the Russian community now for a number of years, and I have to say that the Russian community is a law-abiding community, is a dynamic community, and you are contributing a treasure to this Canadian mosaic. The culture and the traditions that you brought here and you include in our Canadian culture makes us Canadians what we are. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Suave. And I'd like you to stay for a minute on this stage because all of you, our guests, will be given a small Matryoshka doll for their remembrance this special day. Thank you, all of you, to contributing your time today to come into our special event. Enjoy Matryoshka 2004 with us.
На этом официальная часть нашего конкурса завершена. Наслаждайтесь, отдыхайте и что еще?
Имейте fun.
Да, enjoy.